We build customer service solutions for the social media and the web. These are digital virtual assistants and agents and so on is where we started from about 5 years ago. We now do a lot more tools and other products for web and social media designs, and also collaboration solutions such as intranets and business productivity tools and so on, specialist areas like that. Obviously we're all struggling with finding customers, and the way in which business has changed recently has been sort of quite a shock for a lot of us. Lots of different ways of working have gone out of the window, and we have to sort of start again. So we're saying, okay, well, but finding customers, does it have to be this hard? I mean, we think we found an area where you can tap into a huge market, a huge opportunity. So great, what are you waiting for? You'll probably say to me, yeah, but Facebook, most of that's just about children playing games, instant messaging. What's that all about? Well, this is a demographic breakdown for Facebook, just up to date for the last month or so, and it shows that only about 11, 12, 13%, something like that, are in the under 18 age group of the membership of Facebook. And in actual fact, about 60% are over 25. So there's a target audience there of people who are using this product, using it all the time. Facebook's just a fad. It'll soon disappear. It's been here a few years already. In the UK alone, 150,000 people joined in the last month, so it's not something that's dying, it's not going away. There were some rumours a little while ago that Facebook has reached its peak, it's going to die away and so on. That's more than the population of Ipswich joined last month. And 500,000 or more have joined in the last 6 months. So it's a phenomenon that is increasing. It's increasing to eat into the digital world. People are doing this on Facebook more than they are on Google or anything else. Is it all just talk? No, there's real business is being done. Shops are being set up on Facebook. When you look at the television, at the end of the adverts, there'll be a Facebook sign. When you get literature through the door, there's a Facebook sign. It's a place where real business is going to be done in the future. It's being done now and will be done in the future. So you create your site. That's brilliant. You need some event, something that will happen. It will start everything off. That will drive some traffic. The traffic then to all the people that come to visit your site. So you need some engagement. So we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. From that, you'll get some more traffic because people will then say, "Hey, this is great on this site. Come and talk to us. Come and see what's going on." Eventually, you do that long enough, and there'll be sales, and it will lead to more traffic. And it becomes a viral thing which grows and grows and grows if you get it right. So engagement. So how do you achieve that? And it's important. The content has got to build trust. It's about conversation with people. You're able to talk to your customers at last. You're not just putting things through letterboxes, into newspaper, out on the television, or in the radio. Sorry about the conversation later on about that. And the crucial ingredients about being social, being fun, and being useful. If you really want to make people want to use your site. Now I promised some local case studies, and these are some that we've done for local businesses, local boutique businesses. Pump Street Bakery, it's a sort of gourmet cafe at Orford, which people may have heard of. Similar sort of idea. Build them actually almost like a website within their Facebook page, and allows them to then have reviews. Don't try and do everything at once. We're just talking about a small piece of social media, Facebook, and there's Twitter and LinkedIn and all the other products as well. You need to choose an area that you can cope with, choose a strategy, decide who's going to do the engagement, how you're going to talk to the customer once they arrive, what content you're going to display, and how often you're going to feed that out. Facebook isn't like Twitter, where you can broadcast out to a certain extent. With Facebook, you're having conversations, that you're meeting your customers. And I think if anyone said, here's an opportunity to meet most of your customers and actually have conversations with them, you think that's fantastic. Normally I don't see them very much, I don't know who the prospective customers are. And even once they've bought something, I lose them again. With Facebook, they're there again and again. And we talked earlier about people are more likely to buy from you if they like you, if they talk to you on social media, and that's something that's really very true.
importance of social media, and the best of, is in building relationships, which is a key element of building a network of any sort, whether social or business. Business is about visibility, credibility, most importantly profitability, and social media is linked to all three. Visibility in that by using applications such as Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn and many others, the larger your networks grow, the better that your branding and the more you will be noticed. Credibility in that as you begin to be talked about, if you deliver and positive reviews follow, your reputation becomes enhanced. It becomes more likely then that people want to do business with you, and therefore, of course, profitability will follow. Social media has taken a grip on a large part of our lives, and consequently there's a huge potential target audience out there waiting to be tapped into for every business. But I just don't get it sometimes, you know, I don't quite understand how it works for me. So some real life examples that have happened with our business over the last few weeks. Tracy Bacon, who's working with me on the Best of Ipswich, spotted that Anglia TV wanted to do some work with any business that was doing great stuff in reducing their energy bills and reducing their fuel costs, and we'd all like to understand more about that. And we hooked up Anglia TV with Adrian Baldry, School of Motoring, one-man band, does his driving out of Stowmarket, but has been running fuel economiser driving lessons. Within 24 hours, Adrian Baldry was on primetime TV because we'd hooked him up with Anglia TV. Mike Liggins came down and did the interview. The power of social media, that's how it works. That's sort of helping us all understand how to make the benefit of what perhaps Twitter or Facebook can do for us. Similarly, Twitter has a feed that runs with a referral network that's a national UK referral network. 2 requests have gone out in the last week for print services. That business was pushed into a town centre print company, and that was £3,500 worth of work that came into the town and into a local business. That's what we do in trying to connect people and business with the opportunity. This is our 5th anniversary. We've been around for a while. Still, some businesses have not heard of us or understand much about what we do. And in recent months we've been forming some collaborations. We've worked really well with the guys at Town 102. Mike's here today, he's the next speaker. Formed a relationship with Stephen in recent months, and we're looking to work together with Ipswich Connected. And I think through collaboration and working together, not only as businesses but organisations that are in media, we can deliver better services for local business.
Radio can sell anything. It's called Theatre of the Mind. I've got some examples of radio creative here which hopefully will prove that.
To prove to you just how clear and vibrant Colour Gold's colours are, I'm going to conduct a little exercise. Imagine for a moment that you can actually hear colour. Now, you'll have to concentrate, mind. Right, this is the sound for blue.
Guys, pay attention.
I said you'll have to concentrate. Thank you. And this is the sound for green. And now let's hear it for yellow. And wait for it, lads. Red. Right. I'm now showing you a photograph of a magnificent sunset over the Grand Canyon as taken on Colour Gold. And now I'm going to show you that very same sunset taken on ordinary film. I suppose it had a certain raw charm.
Colour Gold. For a symphony of colour, we have the clicknology.
Come to Thorpe Park, it's great! For fantastic offers, book now at thorpepark.com. We regret to inform that due to the extreme nature of our rides, Thorpe Park is not suitable for all visitors. This includes people with neck or back problems, heart murmurs, pacemakers, angina or other heart conditions or defects, expectant mothers, vertigo sufferers, those of a nervous disposition, those with anxiety, sore joints or motion sickness, people who have sustained recent injuries or undergone surgery, people who suffer from high blood pressure, osteoporosis, stress, bladder weakness, and especially those who are just weedy little scaredy cats. Thorpe Park, you've been warned.
A challenge, an opportunity. If any of you guys have got a message you want to put across, okay, and not sure how to put that message across on radio, we will put a team of writers in touch with you. There's no charge for this service. Put together a message, your message, in a script format. No charge, no commitment. So if anybody's got a message they might want to put across on radio, give me a shout and I'll get some writers to speak to you. And the cost to make a radio commercial is £250, and then thereafter it costs you £10 a mention on time number 2.
Okay, why use the media? Well, an effective marketing plan for any type of new business venture or an existing business comprises of many tools and strategies. The most common is advertising, which can be placed in a variety of places comprising of newspaper, magazine, TV, radio, outdoor advertising, to name a few. And of course, there's social media, which Nick has spoken about earlier, which is really important too. Why use the media? It raises your profile, it informs potential clients about your business, and in turn should lead to an increase in profit and business, which of course is what you all want. Okay, so how to get your business noticed? Well, the first thing really is quality advertising. I always say to our clients to really research where you're going to place your advertising. There's so many different forms of places that you can advertise. You've got TV, you've got radio, you've got newspaper, you've got outdoor. We always say don't use a scattergun approach, it can be quite dangerous. You can have people ringing you up saying, do you want to place an advert with us? You say yes, before you know it, you've run up a huge bill, you haven't concentrated on when you really want to target your market where you really need to go. Effective marketing planning. Now, obviously everything is linked. Your advertising campaign, whether it's the internet, your website, really important, your shop window, make sure that your advertising has tied up with your social media campaign, with your website, make sure that the offers that are on the radio, that are in the newspaper, ties up with your internet. There's nothing worse than having an out-of-date website. People often research you after they've seen your advert, after they've read an editorial piece on you. And this has been proven with a lot of our clients. We can actually see the search engines have increased once they've placed an advert and once an editorial piece has perhaps been read in the newspaper. The advertising campaign really sets the theme. It's really important to get a message out there about what you are, who you are and what you do. How many times have you looked at an advert and actually thought, well, what are they actually offering, what are they actually saying? There's an old saying called AIDA, which is attention, interest, desire and action. So that's really capturing people's attention. What is the interest? What have they got to offer? Why should I go to them? And then where do I find them? External communications is all about your image to the outside world. Content, images in print, newsletters, paid for advertising and websites should all work together to deliver your message. As a company, we work very much with our clients looking at the whole marketing mix, and what we like to do is to use the media as a whole. We place adverts, we write editorials, we look at opportunities to get our customers in the press. It's very important. I think a lot of people think it's very easy just to get an editorial piece in the newspaper. You have to be very clear and concise on what your offering is to the business editors, to get to pitch your story to them, to make them want to run that story. It reinforces your advertising campaign and is a real key part of your marketing mix.
I'd like to tell you how design fits in with PR and marketing. Great design occurs when the design and content are seamless and you don't notice its greatness. With great web design and graphic design, it's easy to find the information you need. The content makes you want to return again and again, And most importantly, great design gives credibility to your organisation. And that is what we strive to do in both the visual and the copywriting terms. We will always work with the client's need to provide them with a clear, strong design. And we've got some examples of those here. We've developed a brand for blocks. The branding is consistent across all types of media. You can see here that we have a strong diagonal lines giving an eye-catching theme for using adverts, websites, leaflets, and including the Twitter background. They all use the consistent colours, the red, the black, the warm grey, and the diagonal shapes. The web stats have improved by having a good solid website that is updated regularly. Website hits go up when we advertise or have done editorials. For example, if a member of staff has written an article for the East Anglian Daily Times, we often see their name is searched for on the analytics. Having a clear brand across all types of media helps give the customer a consistent message. Other companies that we have given us feedback on the performance of their websites, and these people are just a couple here. Johns, Slater and Harwood. Their clients report that it has given them a greater presence and they have gained more business from having a well-designed, informative website. And the Blow Dry Bar, which has recently opened in town centre, had 500 hits on their website in the first few days of trading due to their promotion in the East Anglian Daily Times.
My topic today is quite simply Ipswich Connected, the magazine that means business, which we've all got a copy of today. The summary behind the magazine is the Suffolk business publication, designed to provide you with a perfect tool to help raise your business profile in the region. Okay. Originally, when I launched this publication back in August, I was looking to replicate or take the successful format that's been happening down in Colchester for over 2 years now, Colchester Connected, magazine bi-monthly, monthly events. The company down there that run both those affairs, they've won Business of the Year awards twice, one from the Colchester Borough Council, and I believe the other one was from Newsquest, which is the equivalent of Argent in Colchester. But the mission of the magazine is to deliver the best possible portrayal of everything that's important to the business community of the town. Our aim is to repeat the achievement of Colchester Connected and to be recognised by local business community as the publication to be seen in. The plan is to produce the highest quality business publication, and without reading it word for word, when this magazine was launched a few months ago, the response from businesses in the area and further afield around IP Postal Suffolk has been tremendous. I mean, quite simply, there's a few pages I've picked out there just to give you an idea and a feel for what I'm looking to achieve. But just to sum up, because of the response from the launch issue, I want the magazine to be the success it deserves to be, and I made a decision quite early to change to a quarterly publication. So that's exactly what it will be planned as. There will be many, many other areas identified for this sort of publication. The main areas I wanted to pick out there is bottom left-hand corner is what's known as a company profile. Obviously that's paid for. PR people, professional photographers on site at the client's premises, and coming up with the right story based on information supplied and based on professional copywriters taking away the brief and coming up with the right sort of message that this company wanted to put forward. The other page I'm showing there is something called Movers and Shakers, It allows any company that has new people coming in at a good level, you know, key staff if you like, or people that have been moved up the ladder, or any awards have been achieved by individuals within a company, or even a company joining forces with another and landing major business deals. We want to report on that. That page is free. Any information can be supplied at any time on those sort of parameters. The plans are afoot, including setting up strategic partnerships with people like Kevin Barber at Best of Ipswich, and many other strategic partnerships are in place as well. In the quarterly publication, I'm also going to introduce a buyer's guide, which is literally fantastic value for money. Give you a little, for instance, you'll see there a company listing for one issue, £40, and if you buy one of those, which is literally name, address, telephone number, contact name, contact telephone number, their email address, and finishing off with website, no logos, just that basis. But if you buy one, you get one free, the second one. And looking at my buyer's guide, there's 200 business categories that people actually can be involved in, and also if there is something that's not on this list that you feel is more relevant to your business appearing in the magazine, then a suggestion of the category should see it brought on board. Our mission: we will continue to develop key relationships and strategic partnerships with those businesses and organisations which fulfil a VIP role within the Ipswich and Suffolk business communities. We aim to be the best, to better what has gone before, and in doing so to be recognised, as I said before, by the local business community as the publication to be seen in. Plan for success: to bring the Ipswich and Suffolk business community with us on a journey of recognition. There's many business people here. We're not all Suffolk people, but we are working in an area that needs to push itself forward more so than it has done so before, and I hope to help you achieve that.
4 weeks today, Business Link East is closing. Don't sound so disappointed. And it's going to be replaced by a new national service. So very quickly, that new service is going to be a call centre based in Seaham up north, and an enhanced national website which is now available on www.businesslink.gov.uk. You can access all the help and information via that. If you have any queries about face-to-face support, speak to myself or my colleague Lou Sesford about any concerns you have with the changes happening to Business Link East in your region. There are a number of people around still to help you, a number of events still going on. I'd encourage you to use those in the next 4 weeks. Make the most of our help and support while you can.
I'm asking you for some help. I'm given the opportunity to make a difference to a young girl's life. A region in India called Bihar, 67% of girls are married by the age of 18, most of those against their will. They have no other option. An inspirational group of young people out in Bihar have decided to take matters into their own hands and organise a project where they can allow these girls to leave the area, finish their education, get training in a job, and then come back and inspire others that there is a different way of doing things. They need £1,000 per girl. If each of us here gave 20 quid, we could fund a girl to live a different life.
Foundation East lends money to businesses that can't source finance from the high street banks. We work very closely with all of the banks, accountants and such like locally to try and help those businesses. They may not have sufficient security, they may not have enough investment themselves, a start-up, an expanding business, recovery. We try and deal with all of those people. We look at the people behind the business and the viability of their business plan, their cash flow. We work very closely with them after we've loaned to try and ensure that they get the right amount of coaching as required to help them along the way. Historically, we've always worked very closely with Business Link as well, but obviously, good website still there. So I'm Valerie, Foundation East, that's www.foundationeast.org.
I'm Heidi from Waste Recycling Group. We run the household waste recycling centres in Suffolk. I just wanted to be a part of this group and come to this meeting just to make some of the businesses in Suffolk aware that we do now offer a trade disposal service at the Vauxhall and Bury St Edmunds household waste sites. So if anyone hasn't got a solution for their business waste at the minute, please come and have a chat with me and I'll let you know about the charges, etc.